Hello and welcome to the Junior Sharks Competition Season 4. Today we are at our last 16, and with me are KBK International School on my right and Ghana Christian High on my left. My name is Evelyn Ejapong and I'm going to be your quiz mistress for this season. We have 4 rounds to get through. We have the right corner round sponsored by Kellogg's, the R cubed round, the STEM round, and the one-on-one round. As per the ballot, KBK won, so they get to take the first set of questions at the right corner. You have 8 questions to answer on social. Hello and welcome to the Junior Sharks Competition Season 4. Today we are at our last 16, and with me are KBK International School on my right and Ghana Christian High on my left. My name is Evelyn Ejapong and I'm going to be your quiz mistress for this season. We have 4 rounds to get through. We have the right corner round sponsored by Kellogg's, the R cubed round, the STEM round, and the one-on-one round. As per the ballot, KBK won, so they get to take the first set of questions at the right corner. You have 8 questions to answer on social literacy. Correct mark gets you 10 points. You do not lose any marks for a wrong answer. Okay, can I get you to introduce yourselves from furthest right for me, please?
Myra Jumai Prempe.
Kimberly Osasibe.
Marcus Lamte.
Karisama Olamidoji.
Excellent. And to my left, Ghana Christian High. Can you introduce yourselves, please?
Princess Ajay Mensah.
I can't hear you properly. Repeat.
Ian Lati.
Ivan Adiko.
Seno Hene.
Thank you. Right, without much further ado, KBK, are we ready, Junior Sharks, for your competition?
Yes.
2 minutes, 8 questions. First question. How many chapters are there in the 1992 Constitution of Ghana? A, 26, B, 71, C, 69, or D, 15?
26.
Correct. Second question. Where is the capital of the Sechiwaso of the Western region? Is it Bibiani, A, B, second D, C, Takoradi, D, Riaso?
A.
Correct. Question 3. Where is the capital of the Infansiman district of the Central Region? Is it A, Komenda, B, Winneba, C, Saltpond, or D, Afranse?
Pass.
Okay, next question. Who is the current Prime Minister of the United Kingdom? A, Tony Blair, B, Boris Johnson, C, John Major, or D, John Major? Oh,
Boris Johnson.
Boris Johnson is correct. Where is the capital of Cyprus? A, Prague, B, Havana, C, Nicosia, or D, Kuwait?
Prague.
Incorrect. Where is the capital of Greece? Is it A, Tehran, B, Astana, C, Athens, or D, Rome?
Athens.
Correct. Which Ghanaian head of state introduced the Operation Feed Yourself policy? Was it A, J.J. Rollins, B, E.K. Kotuka, C, I.K. Achampong, or D, Hila Leman?
Pass.
Okay, who was the chairman of the Electoral Commission during the 2012 elections of Ghana? Was it A. J.O. Boateng, B. Afarijan, C. A.K. Bonsu, or D. K. Aban?
Afarijan.
Correct. You passed on one. Let's see if we can get that in before we go. The capital of Greece. No, you did that one. Okay. All right, your time is up. Well done, KBK Clay. Well done. Okay, Ghana Christian High, are you ready for your questions?
Ready?
You have 8 questions and again 2 minutes. How many articles are contained in the 1992 Constitution of Ghana?
299.
Incorrect. Where is the capital of Asin North District of the Central Region? Is it A. Asin Fosu, B. Apam, C. Komenda, or D. Trifo Praso?
Asin Fosu.
Correct. Who became the first woman Prime Minister of the United Kingdom? Was it A. Elizabeth I, B. Margaret Thatcher, C. Queen Victoria, or D. Anne Blair?
Margaret Thatcher.
Correct. Where is the capital of the Talensi Nabdam district? Is it A. Sampa, B. Drobo, C. Saula, or D. Tongu?
Tongu.
Correct. Where is the capital city of Croatia? Is it San Jose?
Zagreb.
Correct, for Zagreb. Where is the capital city of Colombia? Is it A. Beijing, B. Moroni, C. Bogota, or D. San Jose?
Bogota.
Correct. 7. Who was the chairman of the Electoral Commission during the 1992 elections of Ghana? Was it A. J.O. Boateng, B. Afarijan, C. A.K. Bonsu, or D. I.K. Aban?
A.K. Bonsu.
Incorrect. Which country recorded the first COVID-19 case in the world? Was it A. Brazil, B. Nigeria, C. China, or D. Russia?
China.
Correct. Right. That's the end of the right corner round sponsored by Kellogg's. Thank you. At the end of that round, K. Billy Clare scored 40 points and Ghana Christian High scored 60 points.
When you wake up in the morning before you start your day, breakfast time is Kellogg's time. For work and for play, for a great start to your day, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
We always start our day with a nourishing Kellogg's breakfast, powered with the goodness of grains and 11 essential vitamins and minerals. So in our family, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
This advertisement has been voted and approved by the FDA.
Whenever Princess starts, the neighbors do complain that her voice and the beats are too loud. Who is scared of the voices of tomorrow's superstars?
You special in your way.
It's me, like no other.
No one else can do it like you.
It's me. I can play the drum. I can sing. I can dance. I'm talented. I can draw. I can be myself. It's
That must be a neighbor.
You special in your way.
It's me, like no other.
No one else can do it like you.
It's me, like no other.
Here's to all amazing moms who identify and nurture the uniqueness in our kids.
Indomie instant noodles tastes great. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Okay, we're now going to move on very swiftly to the second round, which is called the R cubed round, because we're looking at your reading, your writing, and your arithmetic. You're posed questions for a maximum of 10 points. A wrong answer will attract a penalty of 5 points. So I continue with Christian High. Your first question, simplify, in brackets, -2 times -6, close brackets, divided by, in brackets, 18 divided by -9, close brackets. Yeah.
-6.
That's correct. Next question. Find the product of the sum of -2 and 9 and the difference between -2 and -5. Okay, Billy Clay. Yes. What's your answer? Incorrect. So the bonus goes over to Ghana Christian High.
4.
Incorrect. So your question now is find 1/5 of the sum of -8 and -7. That's for Ghana Christian High.
3.
That's incorrect. It goes over for a bonus.
-3.
That is correct for +5 points. Okay, so the next question goes to K. Billy Clare International. Find the mean of the integers -1, -3, 0, 8. Yeah,
The mean is 1.
that's what I have. Correct. For 10 points. Ghana Christian High, you ready for your question? How many hours are in 7,200 seconds? Your options are 1 hour, 4 hours, 6 hours, or 2 hours.
6 hours.
Incorrect. We pass it over to Billy Clare.
2 hours.
That's correct for +5. Okay, so K. Billy Clare, this is your main question. Change 3 days, 4 hours to minutes. Your options are 3 days equals 120 minutes, or 200 minutes, or 1,230 minutes, or 4,560 minutes. Your time is up. I need an answer. I need an answer. Okay, it's got to go over to the bonus.
4,560.
That is correct for +5. You need to be quick with your answers, okay? Next question. This is the main question to Ghana Christian High. Find the value of 80 times 12 plus 160 times 11 minus 18 times 40. I need an answer. Okay, we move it over as a bonus for K. Billy Clare, please.
400.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's incorrect. That's -5. Next question. This one is to K. Billy Clare. Find the value of 101 plus 111 plus 121 plus 131 plus 141 plus 151 plus 161 plus 171 plus 181.
1169.
That is incorrect. We pass it over to Ghana Christian High.
1,269.
That is correct for +5. Okay, we're moving on to literacy now. Starting with Ghana Christian High here. Choose the best synonym for the words provided. So your word is divvy. Options are selfless, follower, foolish, pioneer.
Pass.
Okay? Goes over to our opponents.
Pass.
All right. Next question. The answer to that one was foolish. Divvy means foolish. Okay, the next one goes to K. Billy Clare. Your question here is, find the correct synonym for this word, dank. Dank. Is it dangerous, ugly, plunder, or dump? I need an answer. Okay, it goes over to Ghana Christian High. Options were dangerous, ugly, plunder, dump. All right, let's move on. Ghana Christian High. The answer to it was damp. Okay? It was damp. Dank means damp. Right. So Ghana Christian High, your word is haggle. And the options are postpone, accept, bargain, or reject. Yeah.
Bargain.
That is correct for 10 points. Okay, K. Billy Clare, your question here. The word is abstruse. And your options are allophil, shallow, irrelevant, or profound. Your time is up. I'll need an answer quickly. Okay, we move that over to Ghana Christian High. What synonym are you going to come up with?
Profound.
That is correct for class 5. Ghana Christian High for this question. An office or post with no mark, no work, but high pay. Okay, so the preamble for this is you need to pick one word to substitute the whole statement I make. Okay? So an office or post with no work but high pay. Is it an honorary, a sinecure, a gratis, or a connoisseur? Your time is always up. Okay. Over to K. Billy Clare for possible bonus? No. Okay, so K. Billy Clare, this is your question. One word substitution, okay? One who is well versed in any subject, a critical judge of an art, particularly the fine arts. Are they a veteran, a Philistine, an illitant, or a connoisseur? Your time is up. I need an answer. Okay, it's going to go over to Ghana Christian High, please.
Connoisseur.
That is correct for class 5. Okay, Ghana Christian High, this is your question. A person who is indifferent to both pleasure and pain. A person who is indifferent to both pleasure and pain. Your options are A, saint, B, ascetic, C, stoic, D, hermit.
Stoic.
Correct for 10 points. Final question of the round to K. Billy Clare International. A person who is against the standards of ordinary society, especially in dressing. A, joker, B, hippie, C, scapegoat, D, butt.
Hippie.
Hippie is correct for 10 points. Well done. That brings us to the end of the second round. At the end of the second round, Ghana Christian High scored 35 points and K. Billy Clare scored 15 points.
Whenever Princess starts, the neighbors do complain that her voice and the beat are too loud. Who is scared of the voices of tomorrow's superstars?
You special in your way.
It's me, like no other.
No one else can do it like you.
I play the drum. I can sing. I can dance. I'm talented. I can draw. I can be myself. With
That must be a neighbor.
You special in your way.
It's me, like no other.
No one else can do it like you.
It's me, like no other.
Here's to all amazing moms who identify and nurture the uniqueness in our kids.
Indomie instant noodles. Tastes great. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
When you wake up in the morning before you start your day, breakfast time is Kellogg's time. For work and for play, for a great start to your day, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
nourishing Kellogg's breakfast, powered with the goodness of grains and 11 essential vitamins and minerals. So in our family, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
This advertisement has been voted and approved by the FDA.
All right, so we're now going to move on to the STEM round, and this is where it gets even more interesting, okay? Questions are posed to both schools. You can buzz in at any time while the question is being read for a maximum of 10 points. For correct answer, you get a deduction of -5, however, for the wrong answer. The questions will be read fully and immediately passed on to the other school for a chance for a bonus. It's worth 10 points for the right answer and a deduction of -5 for the wrong answer. Do we all get that? Okay. What is the largest part of the human brain called? What is the largest part of the human brain called? Buzz in if you're ready.
Cerebrum.
Ghana Christian High?
Cerebrum.
Cerebrum. Very good. That's 10 marks. Okay. The term from the Latin for flesh devourer refers to both cats and dogs, but also to the giant panda which lives on bamboo. What was the answer to that?
Carnivore.
That's correct for 10 marks. Right, the next question. What is the clear protective outer layer of the eye called? Ghana Christian High.
Iris.
Incorrect. Over to K. Billy Clare for the bonus. Yeah.
Retina.
Incorrect. Both lose -5. Is that correct? Yeah. Next question. Can you name the 4 layers of the earth? Can you name the 4 layers of the earth? Any takers? Ghana Christian High. You buzz, you speak.
The core.
Uh-huh.
The mantle. The crust.
Quite close, so I'm not sure. Right, K. Billy Clare, do you want to try? Yeah.
The core, the mantle, the hydrosphere, and the atmosphere.
Incorrect. So both of you were incorrect. The correct answer was crust, mantle, outer core, inner core. Right. Junior Sharks, are we ready for the next question? This term describes wave above 20,000 hertz, about the human capacity to hear them. Devices that utilize these waves are used in medicine to produce fetuses imaged.
Ultrasonic.
That is correct for 10 points. Ultrasonic. Next one. How many chambers does the human heart have? That's
4.
K. Billy Clare.
4.
4 is correct for 10 points. Next question. What are the 4 types of tissue in a human body? Okay, we're going to move on. The answer to that was muscle, epithelial, connective, and nervous tissue. This is a true or false question. Mushrooms grow from seeds. True or false? K. Billy Clare?
False.
That is correct for 10 marks. What layer in the lower stratosphere contains a form of oxygen that absorbs solar radiation harmful to life? K. Billy Clare?
The ozone layer.
Correct for 10 points. Name this branch of biology concerned with the study of heredity and variation in organisms.
Genetics.
Okay, clear?
Genetics.
Correct for 10 points. Genetics. That brings us to the end of round 3. At the end of round 3, Ghana Christian High scored 20 points, KB Leclerc scored 30 points. Okay, we're going to move on to our last and final round, which is the one-on-one round. At this point, I would need all specialists to leave the stage except for English. English, stay on here, please. All right, so the one-on-one round is sponsored by Indomie. Thank you to our sponsors there. Okay, I'm going to read the rules to you. Round 4 is an English, Math, Science, and General Knowledge round. We pair according to specialisms. 2 questions are asked per subject area for a maximum of 10 points for a right answer and a deduction of -5 for the wrong answer. Right, you'll be given 2 highlighted words in 2 different sentences, lettered I and II. I'll read it out to you. You will have to give me the one word that can replace the 2 words in that sentence. So the first question, I, the document was declared void by the court. Our highlighted word here is void. Second sentence, I felt pity for the sickly person lying on the pavement. The highlighted words here are sickly person. Your options are A, useless, B, defective, C, invalid, D, destitute. Hands on the buzzers for that answer. Okay, Ghana Christian High.
B.
Which is, which word? Defective.
Correct.
That is incorrect, -5. KB Leclerc, you wish to take this or do I move on?
Invalid.
Invalid is correct for +5. Second English one is spell the word benign, which means unharmful. Benign. Yes. Ghana Christian High.
Benign. Benign.
Correct for 10 points. Okay, we're moving on to a mathematics. We need our maths specialist, please. Okay, so 2 questions open to both of you. Buzz in when you know the answer, and we'll go on. Right. Computer binary searches begin by examining this value in a list. A value in the 5-number summary and equivalent to the second quartile. It is less affected by outliers than the mean. Half the data is found above and half below. For 10 points, name what middle value of a data set. Two seconds. No? Okay, the answer was median. Median. Next question. The perimeter of a square is 60 units. Now, Amy combines 9 squares in a new rectangle. What is the maximum value of the perimeter of the rectangle? Time's up. I need an answer from one of you. Okay. I'm going to move on. The answer to the question was 300 units. That's the end of your 2 questions. Please, for the mathematicians, can I have the scientists on stage? Right, you have your 2 questions now. Okay. The vitamin found in fish and eggs can be synthesized by the body through sunlight exposure. Okay, Billy Claire.
Vitamin D.
That's correct for 10 scores. 10 points. Wait for me to call you before you answer, okay? Right, second question for science. Archimedes said he could move the earth if he had this type of simple machine with a fulcrum and a place to stand. Ghana Christian High.
A lever.
Correct for lever. Excellent. General knowledge. I need my social scientists up here, please. First stand, okay? Okay. These 2 are picture rounds. Identify this West African country's flag. It is home to George Weah. Ghana Christian High.
Liberia.
Liberia is correct for 10 points. Next picture. Identify the star Olympian. You hit first. Ghana Christian High.
Usain Bolt.
Usain Bolt is correct. Well done. Okay, can we have everyone back on stage? That's the end of the one-on-one round sponsored by Indomie. Well done, teams. Okay, at the end of round 4, Ghana Christian High scored 35 points and KBK Int International School scored 20 points. Well done to both of you, Junior Sharks. You did very, very well. Hard-fought competition there. Right, so at the end of this program, Ghana Christian High scored 160 points and KBK International School scored 105 points. Well done to both teams. Excellent job. Well done. Well done.
When you wake up in the morning before you start your day, breakfast time is Kellogg's time. For work and for play, for a great start to your day, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
We always start our day with a nourishing Kellogg's breakfast, powered with the goodness of grains and 11 essential vitamins and minerals. So in our family, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
This advertisement has been voted and approved by the FDA.
Whenever Princess starts, the neighbors do complain that her voice and the beats are too loud. Who is scared of the voices of tomorrow's superstars?
You special in your way.
It's me, like no other.
No one else can do it like you.
It's me, like no other. I can play the drum. I can sing. I can dance. I'm talented. I can draw. I can be myself. It's
That must be a neighbor.
You special in your way. It's me, like no other. No one else can do it like you.
It's me, like no other.
Here's to all amazing moms who identify and nurture the uniqueness in our kids.
Indomie instant noodles. Tastes great. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Hello there, and you're welcome to another exciting round of 16 competition between Wesley Girls Senior High School, and then we have to my right Okuapemman Senior High School of the Sharks competition for the year 2021. Now, in this contest, one school will advance to the round of 8, the other will have to go and prepare and reorganize yourselves and come back again. You are welcome, Okuapemman Senior High School and Wesley Girls.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Now, this competition or this contest is going to be held over 4 rounds. And at the beginning of every round, I will read the rules of engagement. It's important for you to pay attention to the rules of engagement because that determines whether you accumulate scores or points or you have points being deducted. The very first rule of engagement, if you have the answer to any question, kindly ring the bell, get acknowledged, and then you have an opportunity to provide the answer to the question. Is that okay? Yes. Now, rules of engagement for round number 1. Each school will have a series of 8 questions to answer within a maximum of 2 minutes, 120 seconds to be exact. You can choose to skip a question if you don't have the answer to it. You can choose to take as long as you want on a question insofar as you have the right answer. If you answer correctly to any of the questions, you have a maximum of 10. A maximum of 10 points. That means out of the 8 questions, there's an opportunity to obtain a maximum of 80 points. Is that okay? Yes. At this point, no penalties are deducted for wrong answers that are provided. And if you provide an answer that is wrong or elect to skip a question, we are not transferring that question to the other school as a bonus question. As courtesy demands, I will start with the school to my left. And so Wesley Girls Senior High School, I'm ready whenever you are.
Ready.
Ready, they say they are. Your 2 minutes start now. In which African country was cotton first cultivated? A, Ghana, B, Mali, C, Egypt, D, South Africa.
South Africa.
I'm sorry, the correct answer is not South Africa. Which is the richest country in Africa in terms of current GDP, current gross domestic product? A, South Africa, B, Morocco, C, Nigeria, D, Ghana.
South Africa.
I'm sorry, that answer is wrong. Question 3. How many seats were contested for in the 2004 general elections in Ghana? A, 200, B, 230, C, 104, D, 140. Yes?
230.
230 is correct. Which country is the leading producer of diamonds in Africa? A, Ghana, B, Togo, C, Botswana, D, South Africa. Yes?
Botswana.
Botswana it is. Question 5. Which is the biggest country in Africa in terms of size? A, Nigeria, B, Chad, C, Ghana, D, Niger. Yes?
Nigeria.
I'm sorry, it's not Nigeria. What is the name of Ghana Women National Under 20 football team? A, Black Princesses, B, Black Meteors, C, Black Maidens, and D, Black Queens. Yes?
Black Princesses.
Black Princesses is correct. Who is the Minister of Ghana's National Security? Yes?
Albert Kandapa.
Albert Kandapa. And the Achim people celebrate which festival? Skip. Well, that happens to be final question, question 8. So I don't know what you want me to skip to. But our 2 minutes are up. And so effectively, your round is over. And we go to Okuapemman Senior High School. Okwas, I am ready when you are.
Ready.
Question 1. Who became the first speaker of the first parliament of the Fourth Republic of Ghana? Yes?
Daniel Francis Annan.
Oh, Daniel Francis Annan. Daniel Francis Annan is correct. Which was the first country in the ancient world to establish a centralized system of government? A, Mali, B, Ghana, C, Egypt, and D, Songhai. Yes?
Mali.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. Where is the headquarters of the African Development Bank? A, Swaziland, B, Gabon, C, Tunisia, and D, Botswana.
Pass.
Pass. Which is the largest ethnic group in West Africa? A, Yoruba, B, Hausa, C, Akan, D, Kikuyu. Kikuyu. Yes?
Hausa.
I'm sorry, it's not Hausa. Question 5. Which is the smallest country in West Africa in terms of land size? A, Chad, B, Gambia, C, Ivory Coast, and D, Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone. Yes?
Sierra Leone.
I'm sorry, it's not Sierra Leone. Question 6. What is the name of the Ghana national under 23 football team? A, Black Meteors, B, Black Starlets, C, Black Satellites, D, Black Queens. Yes?
The Black Stars.
I didn't even say Black Stars in Pool. Question 7. Who is the Minister of Interior? Yes?
Ambrose Derry.
Ambrose Derry. Question 8. Which people celebrate the Osu Doku Festival? Question in the round. Yes?
Shy people.
I won't take shy. Your time is up. I won't take shy. Then, ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of round number 1. I won't take shy. There's the people of Esutwari. I won't take shy. Anyway, that is the end of round number 1. And at the end of round number 1, ladies and gentlemen, Okuapemman Senior High School has a maximum of 20 points. Please put your hands together for them. And the gallant women or ladies from the central region, Wesley Girls High School, they have 40 points. Please put your hands together for them.
When you wake up in the morning before you start your day, breakfast time is Kellogg's time. For work and for play, for a great start to your day, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
We always start our day with a nourishing Kellogg's breakfast, powered with the goodness of grains and 11 essential vitamins and minerals. So in our family, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
This advertisement has been voted and approved by the FDA.
Whenever Princess starts, the neighbors do complain that her voice and the beat are too loud. Who is scared of the voices of tomorrow's superstars?
You special in your way.
It's me, like no other.
No one else can do it like you.
You know me. I can play the drum. I can sing. I can dance. I'm talented. I can draw. I can be myself.
That must be a neighbor.
You special in your way.
It's me, like no other.
No one else can do it like you.
It's me, like no other.
Here's to all amazing moms who identify and nurture the uniqueness in our kids.
Indomie instant noodles tastes great. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
I understand we have a substitution for Okuapemman Senior High School, so let's have that substitution and take the rules of engagement for round number 2. The question will be thrown to one school after the other, okay? So you're once again, racing against only the clock, not the opposing school. The questions will be in the areas of writing, reading, and arithmetics. Each school poses a question, as I indicated, for a maximum of 10 points if you answer correctly. If the answer is wrong, there's a penalty of 5. May the best candidates win. We'll start off with the school to my right, Okuapemman Senior High School. The area of a rectangle is 216. If the sides of the rectangles are integers, find the minimum value of the perimeter of the rectangle. Unfortunately, your 30 seconds are up. This is a bonus question to Wesley Girls. I'm sorry, Wesley Girls. Your 5 seconds for bonus question is equally up. So, Wesley Girls, your main question. How many times is the interior angle of a regular 30-sided polygon as the exterior angle? Yes?
14 times.
14 is correct. To Okuapemman Senior High School, it is known that there are 7 classes of grade 5 in a primary school. At least how many of the 366 grade 5 students that are in the same class? I'm sorry, Okuapemman Senior High School, your time is up. That's a bonus question to Wesley Girls Senior High School. Yes?
53.
For 5 points, 53 it is. Wesley Girls, your main question. Numbers are drawn from 90 integers 10 to 99. At least, how many numbers is or are drawn at random to ensure that there are 2 numbers whose sum is 75? I'm sorry, Wesley Girls High School. You forfeit the opportunity to get 10 points. That's a bonus question to Okuapemman. I'm sorry, Okuapemman Senior High School. You forfeit the opportunity to get the bonus of 5. Okras, your main question. It requires 3 people to take 15 days to complete a task. How many days is or are needed for 5 people to finish the same task? Yes?
9 days.
Oh, 9 days. 9 is correct for 10 points. 9 is correct for 10 points. Wesley Girls Senior High School, your main question. There are 66 blue balls, 21 red balls, and 7 green balls in a bag. At least, how many balls should be picked up to ensure that there are 5 balls of each color? I'm sorry, Wesley Girls, your time is up. That's a bonus question to Okuapemman Senior High School. Okuapemman? They won't even wait for the time to be up. Shaking his head. They don't have the answer to that question. Okras, your main question. There are 243 balls. 243. Peter and Mary need to pick 6 to 12 balls by turns. The person picking up the last ball will be the winner. Peter is picking balls in the first turn. If he can add balls before the game starts, at least, how many balls does he need to add to ensure his victory? I'm sorry, Okuapemman Senior High School, your time is up. That's a bonus question to Wesley Girls. They will not attempt it. Well, you forfeit the opportunity to get 5 points. Wesley Girls, your main question. There are 22 pieces of red socks, 36 pieces of white socks, and 25 pieces of blue socks in a box. If you want to get 3 pairs of socks that is not white color and a pair of socks that is not blue color, at least how many pieces of socks is or are needed to be drawn? I'm sorry, Wesley Girls, your time is up. That's a bonus question to Okuapemman. And your time is also gone. So you forfeit the opportunity to get 5 points. To both schools. No. To Okuapemman Senior High School. Your responsibility is to give one word that can replace the 2 words in the 2 sentences. Is that clear? 2 words in 2 sentences. And you are to give me a word that replaces those 2 words in those 2 sentences. I am at liberty to provide some options in certain cases. Okay? Right. Okras, we'll start off with you. The sentences are: the waiter pulled the teapot towards the chair. The second sentence: the advocate wrote up an agreement for the partners. The underlined words in the 2 sentences, the first sentence is pulled, the second sentence wrote. So which of the following words replaces those 2 words as has been read in the 2 sentences? A, dragged, B, hauled, C, made, and D, drew. Your time is up. Okuapemman Senior High School.
Drew.
Drew is correct. Drew is correct for 5 points. Drew is correct for 5 points. Wesley Girls High School. Your main question. Same preamble. So 2 words, 2 sentences. Give me the word that best replaces those 2 words in the 2 sentences that will be read. Sentence 1. She was sitting under the shadow. The shadow is the underlined word. She was sitting under the shadow. Sentence 2. The customer wanted another color of the paint on the kitchen wall of the house. Color is the underlined word. The options: A, fade, B, tint, C, cloud, and D, shade. Yes? What's the girls?
Shade
It is. For 10 points. Shade it is. Okuapemman Senior High School. Same preamble. Sentence 1. His aloof behavior is an indication of his arrogance. Aloof is the underlined word. Sentence 2. During our field visits, we visited remote parts of Ghana. Remote is the underlined word. The options: A, inner; B, distant; C, far off; and D, introvert. Introvert. Yes?
Distant.
Distant. Distant is correct. Distant is correct for 10 points. Wesley girls, your main question. Sentence 1, same preamble. I think this particular book gives you all the desired knowledge on this topic. Book is the underlined word. For packaging, sentence 2, for packaging, one needs to have an idea of the desired dimensions of the box in which a set of items is to be contained. The underlined word, dimensions. A, text; B, volume; C, matter; D, edition. Yes?
Volume.
Volume is correct for 10 points. Preamble to both schools. You are to choose the odd one out. Okay? Choose the odd one out. But we start off with Okuapemman Senior High School. Your main question. Here are the options. A, objectionable; B, reprehensible; C, acceptable; D, disgraceful, which is the odd one out. Yes?
Acceptable.
Acceptable is correct for 10 points. Acceptable it is. Same preamble, Wesley Girls Senior High School. The options. Repudiate is A, B, acknowledge; C, abandon; and D, deny, which is the odd one out. Yes?
Acknowledge.
Acknowledge is correct for 10 points, ladies and gentlemen. It is correct. Okuapemman Senior High School. Same preamble, the odd one out. A, annul; B, void; C, rescind; D, enact. Yes?
Enact.
Enact is correct for 10 points. Wesley Girls Senior High School, same preamble, which is the odd one out. A, loquacious; B, taciturn; C, reserved; D, reticent.
Loquacious.
Loquacious is correct for 10 points, ladies and gentlemen. Please put your hands together for them. At the end of round number 2, Okuapemman Senior High School has a total of 40 points. Please put your hands together for them. And Wesley Girls High School has a total of 60 points amassed in round number 2.
When you wake up in the morning before you start your day, breakfast time is Kellogg's time. For work and for play, for a great start to your day, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
We always start our day with a nourishing Kellogg's breakfast, powered with the goodness of grains and 11 essential vitamins and minerals. So in our family, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
This advertisement has been voted and approved by the FDA.
Whenever Princess starts, the neighbors do complain that her voice and the beats are too loud. Who is scared of the voices of tomorrow's superstars?
You special in your way.
It's me, like no other.
No one else can do it like you.
It's me.
That must be a neighbor.
You special in your way.
It's me, like no other.
No one else can do it like you.
It's me, like no other.
Here's to all amazing moms who identify and nurture the uniqueness in our kids.
Indomie instant noodles. Tastes great. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Round 3. The rules of engagement have been revised and adjusted a little bit, so it's important for you to pay attention. This time, you race not only against the clock, you race against the speed of the opposing school's ability to answer the question. So the question will be thrown to both schools. If you have an answer on any of the clues that will be read, ring the bell, get acknowledged, provide the answer to the question. If it's correct, you have 10 points. If it's wrong, you have a penalty of 5. If you provide a wrong answer, I am obliged to complete the remaining clues for the opposing school to answer the question. If they answer correctly, they get the full marks of 10. And if they answer wrongly, they have a penalty of 5. It means no bonuses in questions at this round of the competition. The questions will be in the areas of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Is that okay? To both schools. A superionic form of this substance may explain the yellow glow sometimes seen on Uranus and Neptune. This substance, triple point temperature, defines the Kelvin scale. This substance is the only solvent used to define... Yes? Wesley Girls?
Water.
Water. Ladies and gentlemen, that's correct. Water is correct for 10 points. To both schools. The first observation of one of these objects won a Nobel Prize for Anthony Hewish, but not for the grad student who actually made the discovery. LGM1 for short. Little Green Man was the name first given to the highly magnetized object of this type that Jocelyn Bell found. These objects spin about once per second. Name these compact stellar remnants whose name reflects their periodic emission of light. Yes, Wesley Girls Senior High School?
Lumen.
I'm not going to take lumen. That's wrong. I'm not going to take lumen. And the time is up. And so, Okuapemman Senior High School, you forfeit the opportunity to get 10 points for the question. To both schools, John Wheeler and this man developed George Gamov's liquid drop model of the nucleus. This scientist refined his principle of complementarity during his debates with Einstein on quantum theory and included it along with his protege, Werner Heisenberg. This Danish physicist who developed a quantum model. Okay, Wesley Girls Senior High School?
Max Planck.
I'm sorry, it's not Max Planck. We go to the next question. Both schools. Males of many species in these infra class have bifurcated penises. Okay? Members of this taxon, which split off during the Cretaceous period, lack bony knees and often the corpus callosum, right? Infants in this taxon are born after short gestation periods and are called juries. Name these infraclass of mammals, including koalas and kangaroos, whose young develop in the maternal pouches. That should be Wesley Girls.
Marsupials.
That's correct for 10 points. To both schools. This process was modeled through particularly long pores by Knudsen and in plasmas exposed to magnetic fields by bone. A type of passive transport involving integral proteins like permeases is called the facilitated form of this process. This process is described by Fick's law, and when water does it, it is called osmosis. Yes, Wesley girls?
Diffusion.
Diffusion. To both schools. This theory proposed by Lion Margulis holds that mitochondria were originally independent bacteria. Yes, Wesley girls?
Endosymbiosis.
Endosymbiosis is correct, ladies and gentlemen, for 10 points. Question 7. Proofs of continuity traditionally use these two Greek letters to denote error tolerances in the domain and range. I'm sorry, the time is up, and so you both forfeit the opportunity to get 10 points. To both schools, this kind of continuity consists of a single point where a function could be redefined to make it continuous. My time is up, and so you both forfeit the opportunity to get 10 points. To both schools, question 9. This theorem states that if D is between F of A and F of B, and F is continuous, then there is some C on the closed interval A, B, such that F of C equals D. This one is a theorem. If you don't know what the theorem is, I don't know what you were calculating. I see collaborations, that's fine, but calculating, no. I'm sorry, the time is up. You both forfeit the opportunity to get 10 points. To both schools, question 10. A long solenoid with closely spaced turns carries a direct electric current. Each turn of wire exerts A, an attractive force on the next adjacent turn, B, a repulsive force on the next adjacent turn, C, zero force on the next adjacent turn, and D, either an attractive or repulsive force on the next adjacent turn, depending on the direction of the current in the solenoid, and E, none of the above. I like it when there's conferencing and sweating, but my time for this question is up, and so we move on to the next round of this competition. Ladies and gentlemen, please bring us to the end of round number 3. And I think it's getting hotter. I can see my contestants sweating, and we wish you well as we prepare ourselves for round number 4. At the end of round 3, ladies and gentlemen, Okuapemman Senior High School had 0 points, so they started off and ended off in the same position. They didn't incur the wrath of a quizmaster to get points deducted. Wesley Girls High School has a total of 30 points.
When you wake up in the morning before you start your day, breakfast time is Kellogg's time. For work and for play, for a great start to your day, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
We always start our day with a nourishing Kellogg's breakfast, powered with the goodness of grains and 11 essential vitamins and minerals. So in our family, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
This advertisement has been voted and approved by the FDA.
Whenever Princess starts, the neighbors do complain that her voice and the beat are too loud. Who is scared of the voices of tomorrow's superstars?
You special in your way.
It's me, like no other.
No one's can do like you.
It's me.
That must be a neighbor.
You special in your way.
It's me, like no other.
No one's can do like you.
It's me, like no other.
Here's to all amazing moms who identify and nurture the uniqueness in our kids.
Indomie instant noodles tastes great. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Round number 4 is the one-on-one round. And so we shall pitch candidates against, each other in the area of English, mathematics, science, and general knowledge. Rules of engagement are just as we have in round 3, and so questions will be read to both candidates. On any of the clues, you can provide the answer. First of all, ring the bell, get acknowledged. If the answer is correct, you have 10 points. If not, you have a penalty of 5. May the best school, best candidates win. Shall we have the candidates answering questions in English language? Stay at the podium. Everybody else, you can give us 2 minutes. So you're welcome to round number 4. You're going to be answering questions in English language. I'll read the questions to both of you. If you have the correct answer, ring the bell, get acknowledged, provide the answer to the question. If it's correct, you have 10 points. If it's wrong, you have a penalty of 5. I can transfer a question you answer wrongly. Okay? For the opposing candidate, I'll finish the clues to the question. If you answer on any of the clues, for the opposing school to answer for a maximum of 10 points. To both schools, I'll read a number of continuations to a particular sentence. So I'll read a sentence. That's just a part of it, so you can call it a phrase or a clause, whatever, right? And I'll read possible continuations of that sentence. You have to pick the continuation which is right and fits the sentence properly. Is that clear?
Mm-hmm.
Question 1. I don't trust politicians. Dash. The options. Never I have, and never I have, and never I will. I never have, and I never will. I have never, and I never will. All options are correct. Yes, Okuapemman?
I never have, and I never will.
I never have, and
I never will.
I never will. That is correct for 10 points. That is correct for 10 points. To both schools. Car is to transport, as game is to A, entertainment, B, football, C, information, D, manipulation. Yes?
Entertainment.
Entertainment. Entertainment is correct for 10 points. Please take leave of us and let's have candidates answering questions in the area of mathematics. Question 1. In the qualification stage of a local football tournament, each team played with every other team. There were 45 matches played at this stage of the competition. How many teams were in the tournament? I'm sorry, the time is up. To both schools. For what positive integer x will the expression x squared plus 29 be a perfect square? Yes, Okwas?
7.
I'm sorry, it's not 7. Correct answer is not 7. And my time is up. Please put your hands together for them as they take leave of us. And we have candidates to answer questions in science. Same rules of engagement apply. May the best school, best candidate win. Question 1. Given the universal gravitational constant, and that the mass m of Earth is 6.0 times 1024 kilograms, find the speed of a satellite that is fixed to permanently focus on the city for broadcast of a competition. I'm sorry, my time is up, and so you both forfeit the opportunity to get 10 points. Question 2, to both schools. It is often possible to measure the amount of air normally present in the respiratory system and the rate at which ventilation occurs. The maximum amount of air that can be forcibly inhaled and exhaled from the lungs is called the vital capacity. The amount of air normally inhaled and exhaled with each breath is called the tidal volume. The residual amount is the air that always remains in the lungs after maximum forced exhalation. Prevention from the alveoli from collapsing. The expiratory reserve volume is the volume of air that can still be forcibly exhaled following normal exhalation. The total lung capacity will be equal to A, the tidal volume plus the expiratory reserve volume. B, the vital capacity plus the expiratory reserve volume. C, the vital capacity plus residual volume. D, residual volume plus expiratory reserve volume. E, none of the above. Hello, Wesley girls?
B.
B.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. It's not B. And I didn't hear your bell, and so you forfeit the opportunity to get 10 points. Please put your hands together for them as we bring our final two contestants for this round of the competition and what effectively will be the end of the contest between Wesley Girls High School and Okuapemman Senior High School. Shall we have candidates in the area of general knowledge? General knowledge, please join us. Question 1. Can we have the object shown on the screen? So very first question. This is a flag of a particular country. You are to identify the country whose flag this is. I see the looks on your faces. The time is up, so you both forfeit the opportunity to get 10 points. You are smiling. It is not the usual red with yellow and green and black all over that you are accustomed to with flags from Africa. To both schools, you are to identify this person. The person is going to be put up on the screen. Yeah, there you go. Oh, okay. I heard your bell first. Okuapemman Senior High School. Let's hear that.
Chadwick Bosman.
What?
Chadwick Bosman.
Chadwick Bosman. Please stay. We get the other candidates to join us. There's Chadwick Bosman. I thought I heard something strange. It sounded a little weird. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, this brings us, as I indicated, to the end of round number 4 of the contest between Wesley Girls High School and Okuapemman Senior High School. Can we have the other contestants join us as we tally our scores for the end of round number 4 and also produce what will effectively be the scores for the end of this contest, which has been enthralling, between Wesley Girls High School and Okuapemman Senior High School. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of round number 4, Okuapemman Senior High School has a total of 15 points. Please put your hands together for them. 1-5. And Wesley Girls High School has a total of 5 points amassed in round number 4. Please show some appreciation. This, if my elementary mathematics is right, brings us to a very exciting end of this competition, which sees Wesley Girls Senior High School progress to the round of 8. Please show some appreciation as they amassed a total of 135 points. And Okuapemman Senior High School, you have a total of 75 points. It's an excellent performance, but unfortunately, it's not sufficient, and we want sufficient conditions to progress to the next stage of the competition. And so we wish you well in your preparations for subsequent editions of this competition. Please put your hands together for them. My name is Patrick Stevenson. As we prepare for the next contest we shall have next week, which will be between Keta Senior High School, that is another exciting institution as far as this competition is concerned, and another brilliant school as far as the Sharks competition is concerned, that is Ghana Christian International High School. So the next contest we have in the round of 16 will be between Keta Senior High School and the Ghana Christian International Senior High School. Until then, bye-bye.